Okay, hi. I'm here talking about the whole goth uh, community crazy shit that's gone on lately. All due to Ridwan, I think his name is, and because of that video and him talking about Black Friday, and I'm not going to edit this, so there might be a few ands, ums, and whatever because I don't know. That's just normal. Anyway, I was watching the video about toxic tears last night, and I have to say, the whole thing is really just an absolute shit show. All of I like the fact that it has brought people, more goth YouTubers that I had no idea were out there, to start making videos again and do a few responses and get different opinions and ideas, which is fine. And that's it. That's the thing. We all have different opinions and ideas. Killstar is out there, Queen of the or whatever, I don't know, beautiful, tragic, I don't know. I don't shop at the store. Dolls Kill, different stores like that that are online now offer some, what you might call fast fashion. Some of them are brands that are on there that already been out. Punk Rave is more of a fast fashion thing. Visual Kai, whatever you want to call it, a goth brand. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay that that's out there because I'm 43. I just turned 43 yesterday. And when I was coming up and I was a mod and then I turned goth at 16, all we had was the DIY. We had, and the big thing was Doc Martens. And you had to have Doc Martens. Damn, if you didn't have those, then, you weren't goth then. But now there's a plethora of places that you can get things. We didn't have the internet back then, so now we do. So that's cool. Some of the kids can buy this stuff if they want to, and you can still DIY. Lots of DIY projects are on YouTube and on the internet elsewhere to look around. And you know what? If you're really concerned about DIY, start putting out more DIY videos yourself. Give some ideas. I saw one YouTuber, I wish I could say her name. Her room is absolutely completely like Nightmare Before Christmas and Halloween 1970 something all mixed together, and in the 80s, and she had painted jackets and everything. It was just, she's awesome. Like, I thought, great, she had a mixture, and it's great to have a mixture. And goth is not about, oh, you gotta name 5 bands or 10 bands, or you have your goth card revoked. That is not an appropriate way to treat a baby bat or anybody that's new or even old to the subculture, because it's not fair. You have to give people a chance to kind of get into it, and it's okay if they like the staples, the old, the Cure, if they like Sisters of Mercy, Merciful Nuns, whatever, the old staples of goth music. It is fine if you only like that. I listen to it all of the damn time because it's just memories, and it brings me back to a time in my life that was awesome. And the only thing I really hate about technology now is that people don't really talk to each other. They're all texting and nobody wants to talk, which is really shitty and a really sad way to be. This whole antisocial movement thing or whatever it is bullshit to me. And I think people need to pull their head out of their ass for that one. You know, social anxiety is the thing to do and have and be. I have anxiety and I have panic attacks, and it's awful, and I hate it. I don't wish it on anybody. And I push myself every damn day to do what I can to get away from it. And my medications help. And, you know, it's just not, I don't know, it's just not cool to be antisocial. The goth subculture is a social culture. We're about coming together and accepting each other. And back when I was younger, there wasn't pastel goth. There wasn't like fairy goth, or, you know, there wasn't any Lolita stuff or whatever. And emo, well, unfortunately, people, emo is very close to goth. And as much as we hate to admit it, it is, you may want to plug your ears or flick off my channel or whatever, but it is a strain somewhere in there. It's a strain of goth. I hate to say it. I hate it because I hate Blink-182 and Panic at the Disco and stuff like that. I don't like that type of music, but it's there. And I mean, grunge, emo, all that. You just think punk, metal, all of that stuff. Death rock. It's just part of it. And I think that we should probably embrace it rather than try and be some sort of elitist asshole and say, oh, you can't be goth because you don't do this and you don't do that and you listen to this and you listen to that. But, you know, yeah, you should listen to the music and maybe, like, you know, there is going to be something that you like. There is something there for everybody, whether it be classical, baroque, whether it's synth, I mean, Depeche Mode, like, that is my favorite band of all time. And, you know, some people like it, some people don't. The Smiths, I still consider them goth for me. Others may not, and that's fine, because there is no gatekeeper. There is no king or queen of goth. And I think Black Friday is doing a bang-up damn good job of being out there, putting herself out there and being a representative for the goth subculture. She is loved and she is kind. You know, what goes on in her private life, she puts a little bit out there, so we know a little bit about her. We don't know everything about her, so I think it's really sad and ungoth to pass judgment on her and what is going on in her life if we don't know we don't know her. And as for her cats, I have had cats and I have cats. And I love them. I don't have children. They are my children. The fact that she does have them boarded, and it is somewhere that, as she says, is a very loving, great place, and she trusts the people. There are things going on in our life now. You can't shift cats back and forth and back and forth and back and forth like that. So they're at a steady place. They're being well taken care of. And when she gets herself settled, then she can send for them and they can be happy in a steady place again. Yes, it's going to be moving, but, you know, that's the way it is. If you love your cats, you'll take them with you, and you will love them for your entire life. And she loves Thanatos and Moon, obviously, and her birds as well. They're taken care of, so, I mean, why not? I've been married. I was married for 9 months. It was a mistake. Now that I'm older, that I'm 43, and I know, oh, geez, you know, it was awful. It was abusive. It was terrible. We don't know what happened between her and Mr. Owl for her to meet Matthias and marry him. I don't think she did it for a green card. I mean, why? Why? But anyway, she's getting divorced, and she's... people go through those things where they go and they travel off and wander off, and love feels like it fades, and they might not think that something's going to work out, and they find another, and they think that's the one, and it's not. We don't know what happened between her and Matthias. Personally, I thought he seemed like a bit of an asshole. But anyways, that might be it. That might not be it. I don't know. But, I mean, come on now. She put a lot of things on the map. She showed us, she's showing a lot of people at Mira Luna, the Krampus. A lot of people would not know about those parades and some of an absinthe and exactly how it's made, or how to drink it, and all the festivals and clothing and fashion and makeup and traveling, the places that she's been to, and the way that we get treated sometimes. She has put that out there. I don't recall very many other people putting that out there. Toxic Tears has done a couple things, but I don't watch her very much at all, because some of her unboxings I like. Some, are just not quite me, so I just skip over those. But that's the same thing with Black Friday. If you don't like something she's doing, skip over that one and wait for something that you like is going to happen, is going to come up. I mean, I think she's a great representative. I think she's a very cool person, to watch, and she seems very nice. Like I said, I don't know her, but I mean, come on. I think there's a lot is that jealousy or something coming out towards her, and the amount of followers that she has, and the fact that she has been able to try and travel a little, and go and see. I mean, she's been to America, to the Bat Day, and to a movie premiere that's Goth, or Darkly Inclined, and that is fucking amazing. How many other goths get that? You have to work hard. She's obviously working hard to do that. So I think that Rudon or anybody else should lay off of her. Let her do her thing. Everybody else, do your thing too. I had to weigh in because, I mean, there are some people that just need to stop their shit too, right? And we are all different. I'm not rich at all. I just do with what I can. Eventually, maybe I'll do a tour of my apartment. It's just stuff that I collected or got for free or whatever, and stuff that I bought. I own one Killstar t-shirt, and unfortunately Killstar doesn't cater to the more curvy women. They say they do, but they have Asian sizing problems, I believe. And they do have a couple plus things, but they're not anything that I'm drawn to. Spiral Direct, that's another brand that's not really talked about that much, but it's sort of metal and then some goth in there. And that one's a little more affordable. That's more like a I guess Target sort of priced range. I don't have Target. I'm in Canada. Target didn't do well here. Total mismanaging and crappy, I guess, product. I'm not production, but they just ran their business really shitty up here. Anyway, yeah. I don't know if I have much more to talk about. If I do, maybe I'll make another video, but yeah, this is Jetta.Silence, I guess, signing off, and just be groovy to each other, right? And accept each other and show the baby bats how to do things and be open to new things, right? Okay, peace out.